Hi everyone, and welcome back to my series on culinary wellness. So today I want to talk to you about bananas. So bananas are a really versatile fruit, but here in the UK we mainly just eat them like this, just a ripe banana that we eat as a fruit, maybe for sweet dishes. But there's so much more that you can do with bananas. So did you know that there's over 1,000 different varieties of bananas growing around the world? They're one of the most consumed and cheapest fruits worldwide, yet only 15 to 20% of the world's banana production is traded internationally. The rest of it is kept for domestic trade. And that was one of the things that I really saw in Costa Rica, because everyone grew bananas, and it really formed a staple in the diet. So bananas don't grow in trees. They're actually a high herb that grows from a bulb or a rhizome. Now it takes 9 to 12 months from bulb to fruit. We cut the fruit when it's green. And once it's fruited, that plant dies. So typically you'll have your machete, you'll cut the stem quite high up, just enough that it naturally, the weight of the banana will make the stem fold. You can then easily cut the fruit, and then you'll hang the fruit and wait for it to ripen. Now, botanically speaking, bananas are actually a type of berry. Now, you don't have to just eat yellow bananas. You can actually use green bananas like a vegetable. It's very starchy, so it's a really good replacement for things like potatoes. Rice, any wheat kind of derivative that you use. Now, green bananas are actually very high in resistant starch. As much as 70 to 80% of the fruit is resistant starch. Now, as they ripen, that resistant starch converts into sugar. And a very ripe banana can have as little as 1% starch. And that's why bananas, if you're managing blood sugar levels, ripe bananas are quite high in sugar. Yet green bananas are actually pretty safe for you to eat because they're very low in sugar. They're a resistant starch, so it takes longer for them to be processed by the digestive system. Now, one thing we don't see an awful lot of here is plantains. Well, plantains are the same family as bananas, and they look like large bananas, but they have a thicker skin and a lot more starch than sugar. Plantains are always eaten cooked, and plantains, like bananas, they sweeten as they ripen, but they don't get as sweet as bananas. Now, green bananas and plantains, they have a white milky substance in the skin. It's really sticky and it will badly stain. So to prepare green bananas, you really need to either peel it under cold running water, or what I do, I would put a little bit of oil, rub my hands in a little bit of oil on my chopping board, on my knife, and that would prevent the stickiness from being able to adhere to those things. So bananas, you can actually get banana flour and plantain flour. I use plantain flour a lot for gluten-free cooking in Costa Rica. So it's a great gluten-free alternative to regular flour, and it has good nutritional benefits, which are derived from the dietary fibre. Now, did you know that you can actually eat banana peel? It has really high levels of tryptophan, which is the building block for serotonin, or the happy hormone. It's a mood elevating brain neurotransmitter. So next time you're making a smoothie with some banana, if you're eating organic bananas, or make sure you wash it well, throw in a bit of the fruit. Now I encourage you to buy organic bananas, because I've seen firsthand the amount of pesticides that they spray on the banana plantations. Where I lived, there were just huge banana plantations, and regularly the crop sprayer would fly over my house. And a number of the banana communities, because a lot of communities were built up around the banana plantations, they have a lot of sickness that is, there's ongoing studies into how closely they're related to the pesticides. So certainly I encourage you to get organic if you can, and certainly fair trade. So what are the things that you can do with them? Well, green banana you can use like a starchy vegetable. So as I said, you can either boil it with the skin on in water. It makes it easier to remove the skin. You can finely slice either straight or on the diagonal, or even use a potato peeler and peel down the length of the banana and make banana chips. You fry them in oil and you have banana chips. That was a very popular snack, or it is a popular snack in Latin America. You can add them to stews, as you would lumps of potato or swede or any kind of root vegetable. You can treat it like a root vegetable. And it's one of the key ingredients in a Caribbean rondon. Rondon or rundown, it's a Caribbean dish where they would use up what was in the fridge. And basically that's chunks of fish, chunks of root vegetables like yuca, yams, green bananas, all cooked up in coconut milk. Delicious dish. So ripe bananas. Did you know that you can make ripe banana chips? Well, that will be like something like this, where it's not gone too brown, and so the flesh is still fairly firm, but it's got that sweetness. So again, you can slice that up and fry them. We would call those bananos maduros, mature banana chips. You can bake them, you can barbecue them. They're really great if you split down there and put chocolate in, wrap them in a bit of foil, put them on the barbecue. Really good sweet. And obviously you can eat them as the fruit, cooked in desserts, in baked goods like pies, muffins, and obviously banana bread. Now, plantains, green plantains are more difficult to find, same as green bananas, because a lot of the bananas, when they come into the country, they're cut green, they are transported green, but they actually go into warehouses and are force ripened to deliver to the consumer. So you're more likely to find green plantains and green bananas in more of your like ethnic supermarkets. Now, plantains are another great fruit to be cooking with. So green plantains, you can make green plantain chips, like you can make green banana chips. Smashed plantains are, we call them in Costa Rica, patacones. In Mexico, they're called tostones. And that's where you'll get a green plantain, and you'll cut them into like 1-inch sections. You put some oil in a frying pan, and they're twice fried. So in the section, you'll fry both sides, and then take them out and smash them. You basically just smash them down, and it creates like this squashed kind of pancake. And then you fry them again. It's easier if you oil the surface when you do that, because they will tend to stick to a surface. And that's commonly served with sour cream or natilla, guacamole, green refried beans. You can actually shape them, so when you smash them, you can smash them over like a small bowl, so it ends up that they're like a little bowl themselves. They're better off you deep fry them to cook them properly, and those you can fill. Now with yellow plantains, again, you can make mature or ripe plantain chips. When you fry the ripe plantains, they caramelize, and in Costa Rica they were a common addition to lunches, breakfasts, alongside rice and beans. And then you have the black plantain, or the maduros, which they really caramelize, so they're very popular to serve with the breakfast dish gallo pinto. So that's a little bit more information about bananas for you. I hope you found it valuable and that you might try some of these ideas. Right, I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks. Bye.